Every holiday season used to give me PTSD, not metaphorically, physically, viscerally. I would sit at the table with my family, friends, laughing, eating, pretending everything was normal, while quietly calculating the risk. I knew the pattern too well. Big meal tonight, pain tomorrow, bleeding the next day, a week long recovery after that. This wasn't just fear, it was a lived pattern repeating for years. As a kid, after a big feast, I had urgency so severe that I had accidents in my underwear. As an adult, it turned into constipation, hemorrhoids, fissures, and the kind of discomfort that hijacks your entire mental bandwidth. And what made it worse was the loneliness of it. Everyone else looked forward to holidays as joy, connection, food, fun. I looked at the same calendar and saw danger zones. If you live with IBS, IBD, gastritis, gluten sensitivity, chronic constipation, chronic diarrhea, acid reflux, or just unpredictable gut swings, you know exactly what I mean. The constant fear that one wrong decision means pain, nausea, bathroom urgency, anxiety, bloating, burning, or flare that ruins the entire holiday. But here is the twist. It's been over 6 years since I had a holiday flare like the ones that used to destroy me. Not because my gut magically healed, not because I stopped eating, not because I got stronger. It's because I stopped winging it and I started preparing like an athlete. What I am going to share today is exactly what I did, line by line, system by system. This is the holiday gut defense plan I built from my own life, tested across Thanksgiving, Christmas, Diwali, weddings, birthdays, multiple day feast, and chaotic travel. By the end of this video, you will learn why holidays hit the gut harder than normal days, how to identify your personal danger combos, what to do before, during, and after big meals, how to rescue yourself when things go wrong, and how to avoid repeating the same mistakes every year. And I will show you exactly how I use the Gutsphere app as my GI Copilot so you don't need spreadsheets, journals, or guesswork. Let's reclaim your holidays. Think of your body like a machine. Everything you experience is the result of three stages. Input, what you put in; processing, what your system does with it; output, what comes out different. Gut problems are just different parts of the machine failing. Reflux means valve plus stomach timing. IBS means processing rhythm plus nervous system. IBD means immune activity plus inflammation. Constipation means hydration, motility, pelvic floor. Diarrhea means speed plus irritation. Gluten issues means immune plus inflammation. Gastritis means lining irritation plus acid balance. Holidays hit all three parts of the machine simultaneously. Input breakdown. Holiday meals look nothing like normal meals. Heavy meat, cheese boards, pastries, sugary desserts, bread, and snacks everywhere. Alcohol, extremely low fiber, caffeine plus late night dehydration. This isn't indulgence, it's a shock to the system. If you have reflux, acid spikes. If you have IBS, overstimulation, constipation, stool dries out; IBD, immune system triggered, gastritis, lining irritation. And because you are distracted, you also chew less, eat faster, overload your stomach, misjudge fullness, snack endlessly. Your stomach is not a blender. Your intestines have to fix whatever your teeth don't chew. And processing breakdown. Holiday processing is where most flares begin. Long car rides, flights, sitting for hours, sleeping late, cortisol spikes from family dynamics, overstimulation, cooking stress, hosting pressure, financial stress, emotional stress, reduced movement, hydration. Your gut doesn't care about its good stress or bad stress. All it sees is load. The colon is directly wired to your nervous system. When stress goes up, gut rhythm goes down or swings wildly. Output breakdown. This is where the disaster locks in. Ignoring urges, unfamiliar bathrooms, uncomfortable toilets. If you are constipation prone, this is where fissures and hemorrhoids flare. If you are IBS prone, this is where urgency and loose stools appear. If you are reflux prone, this is where nighttime acid hits. If you have IBD, this can escalate into inflammation. The problem isn't that you are weak. The problem is that holiday hits all three stages at once. Wrong input, overloaded processing, and compromised output. This is predictable. And because it's predictable, you can prepare. This is a structure I have refined across years and festivals. Baseline intelligence. Know your machine before the holidays begin. Game day protocols. How to eat, move, sleep, and plan during feasts. Rescue and bounce back. What to do when things go wrong. Let's go through each. Baseline intelligence. Know your machine. This starts before the holidays. Not perfect tracking, not obsessive logging, just enough data to understand three stages. Identify your danger combos, not individual foods. For examples from my life, meat plus cheese plus late night equal to fissure risk. Long travel plus dehydration equal to pebble stools. Heavy dinner plus no movement means next day constipation. Stress plus low sleep means loose motions. Gluten plus dairy plus sugars means bloating plus urgency. Spicy plus alcohol means reflux plus insomnia. Your list will be different. Identify your warning whispers. Your body warns you before disaster. Stool gets a bit harder or looser. More effort, more gas, mild cramps, slight burning, disrupted sleep, feeling off the next day, longer toilet time, missing your usual morning urge. These whispers matter more than the flare itself. And third, identify what actually helps you. What resets your body? Warm fluids, early dinner, simple meals, prunes, fiber, timing, walking, better toilet posture, hydration, breathing exercises. Everyone has 3 or 4 magic levers. Know yours. This is where I use the Gutsphere app now. I log poop, hydration, sleep, symptoms, and a few key foods so patterns appear fast. You don't need perfect data, just enough truth to build your holiday strategy. This is the before, during, and after plan I use at every festival. Before the feast. Number one, set your non-negotiable. Choose 2-3 rules you will follow no matter what. 1 full water bottle before leaving home, a 10-15 minute walk after the meal, 2 early nights this week, no huge meals within 3 hours of sleep, skip the next meal after a heavy meal, protect your morning poop window, movement before long travel. These anchor your gut. Number 2, preload. Eat a small gut-friendly snack 30 to 60 minutes before. Yogurt, fruit, nuts, oatmeal, chia pudding. This reduces overeating and stabilizes the blood sugar. 3, pick your battles if you know. Alcohol destroys sleep. Cheese triggers flares. Late nights cause diarrhea. Meat causes constipation. Then don't sacrifice yourself to the holiday gods just to see. Holiday joy is not equal to holiday pain. And during the feast, 1, plate strategy. Always start with protein, fiber, water-rich foods, then move to starch, sweets, heavier dishes. Order matters more than quantity. 2, chewing ritual. Chew slowly. Put the fork down between bites. Let your stomach keep up. This alone reduces reflux, IBS flares, and bloating. 3, micro movements. Stand to talk, help clear plates, walk around the house. Be the water refiller person. Nobody knows you are supporting motility. You are just being helpful. After the feast, this rule changed everything for me. Skip the next meal. Heavy lunch, skip dinner. Heavy dinner, skip breakfast. Your gut needs recovery, not another overload. Also, 10-15 minute walk warm fluids, minimal screens, earlier sleep, no snacking, gentle stretching, avoid lying down flat immediately. Small habits here prevent multi-day. Even with preparation, things will sometimes slip. A long flight, a sleepless night, a stressful situation, a surprise ingredient, or just the randomness of life. Do not let one bad day become a bad week. Here is the 24-48 hour rescue mode. Number one, food reset. Cooked veggies, soups, oatmeal, fruit, rice, lentils, yogurt, if tolerant. Avoid heavy fats, alcohol, sugar, and ultra processed foods. Hydration reset. Warm water electrolytes if dehydrated. Reduce caffeine temporarily. Movement reset. Gentle walking, stretching, no heavy workouts. Pooping reset. No straining. Use a footstool. Warm baths if needed. Short toilet attempts. Don't force it. And mental reset. Breathe. Walk outside. Stop catastrophizing. This is recoverable. When you treat flare days intentionally, the spiral stops early. I built Gutsphere because people don't need more theory. They need the copilot. Here is how I would use it for holiday season. Before, log poop, food, sleep symptoms for 1-2 weeks. Let the app identify patterns for you. Use your dashboard as a North Star. Logs flare days in 5 seconds. Let the app remind you of your danger combos before big meals. After, review which choices worked. Review what triggered issues. Build 2-3 personal rules for next year. Save your insights so you never start over this. This is how you go from reactive to proactive and from fearful to confidence. If holidays have been a source of dread for you, constipation, reflux, diarrhea, hemorrhoids, fissures, IBS, IBD, gastritis, gluten reactions, I want you to know something. You are not alone. You are not fragile. You are not broken. Your body is a machine. Once you understand how it behaves under stress, you can control the variables. Prepare like an athlete. Respect your machine. Use your data and let tools like Gutsphere be your copilot. If this video helped, share it with someone who quietly hides their gut issues every holiday. Let's help them take their holidays back too.